Spain faces Austria in a high-stakes round of 32 clash at Los Angeles Stadium. Spain enters as heavy favorites, boasting a remarkable 34-match unbeaten streak and a defense that has yet to concede in the tournament. Austria, however, arrives battle-hardened after a thrilling group stage finale, relying on their high-intensity press to challenge the tournament's top sides.
Yes, he's right!
You are welcome to Highlight Hub, your home for football analysis and prediction. Watch, share and comment. Thank you.
Hey there, let's talk through the Spain vs Austria match today. Since it is the knockout phase of the 2026 World Cup, everything changes. We are looking at a classic clash between Spain's structure, possession-heavy tactical approach and Austria's high-intensity, vertical style of play. Spain comes into this game under the weight of expectation. They have been incredibly disciplined in how they move the ball through the midfield, and they will almost certainly look to suffocate Austria by keeping the ball for long stretches. You have to watch how Rodri dictates the tempo. If he is allowed to sit and spray passes, Spain is going to find those half spaces between the Austrian lines. But the real spark is going to come from the wings. With players like Lamine and Yamal, they have the ability to turn a static defensive block into chaos in a split second. Their goal will be to tire Austria out, move them side to side, and eventually force a lapse in concentration in the final third. However, you absolutely cannot sleep on this Austrian side. They have been one of the most exciting teams to watch when it comes to their press. They don't just sit back, they hunt in packs. If Spain's center-backs get comfortable, Austria will look to pounce, win the ball high up the pitch, and transition immediately toward the goal. They are very effective at playing fast and direct, which is exactly the kind of football that can punish a team like Spain that likes to hold a high defensive line. The match at the Los Angeles Stadium is going to be incredibly physical. The heat in California might play a role as the game wears on, especially if Spain's possession game becomes a bit lethargic. If Austria can keep the score level for the first hour, the pressure will shift entirely onto Spain. You can feel the tension. In a knockout game, one mistake is the difference between going home and making history. If I'm projecting how this plays out, I see Spain taking the initiative early. They will likely control the majority of the possession, but Austria is going to be dangerous on the counterattack. The key battle will be in the midfield transition zones. If Spain wins the battle for the ball, they should have enough quality to carve out a victory, potentially 2-0 or 2-1. But if Austria wins those second balls and keeps the game fragmented, we could easily see this go into extra time or even penalties, which is a complete toss-up in a tournament setting like this. It is going to be a fascinating watch, and I expect it to be one of the tighter matches of this round. Knowing how much is on the line for both squads, which tactical change do you think would be most effective for Spain to implement if they find themselves struggling to break down Austria's defensive structure in the second half?